The parents are away, or my wife's away, and I get to play some Magic. Got my two kids inside the house, and oops. What? No logins? That's freaking lame. All right, I'm gonna pause this. All right, so I am back, and I have my Magic Online is back online. Didn't take very long. It was only 30 minutes from when I logged in, so I don't feel so bad about that, which is cool. So now I'm going to join the Hoiday Swiss Draft. After this event, I will have 8 tickets, so I do need to get at least a 2 wins. 2 wins will allow me to play again. 1 win won't allow me to play again, for free at least. And I want to share you something on my I sent to my wife. It's kind of funny. Let me show you. My son was sick, and she was talking about, hold on, I gotta pick my cards. Never mind. I'll pull it up in a second here. Ooh, sword and Jace. God, I want the Jace. Jace or the sword. Actually, the Jace is just too broken. I mean, that just wins you time. Basically, time walks them because you keep looking at the top of their deck and you control the game. Brainstorming free every turn. But it's Jace or sword. I guess I've been playing a lot of beatdown decks, so I guess it's my time to go ahead and play a control deck this time. So let's go see how this works out for me. And while this loads, I'm going to go ahead. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and upload that picture. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, so got all these wires here. Wish I could clean my desk here, be better about it, but I guess no matter. Alright, so I get a Jace, and I get screwed. No blue! I'll take the Mox. I could go land tax. I'll get the Mox. Where's it at? Alright, so here it is. Ender is super sick and I cannot check on him because there's no internet and Auntie Ding's phone cuts off, so I can't understand them. Use telepathy is what I said. Use my mom powers, and then I text message her a picture of telepathy, a magic card. No, it's a magic card. And then it says here, I need to be able to see them with telepathy. Then combine it with this and you should be good. Show her serum visions, where it's clearly says you need to see them. She said I play Magic too much, but it really hasn't been that much. Alright, I get a Mox. I passed 2 swords. Well, 2 swords in 1 pack. I guess it's not too bad. I guess it really... Phantasmal Image or Scalding Tarn. The image it is. I'm building definitely a different archetype than I'm used to. Okay, so... building this deck. And let's see if I can play a little bit faster than normal, not lag so behind. Definitely one of my drawbacks when it comes to playing Magic. Factor Fiction here early doesn't seem like that great of a pick. Emrakul is kind of far from being picked. I guess I'll take the Factor Fiction, or maybe I'll take this. 3-drop blue-green. Or blue-red with Hellrider. See, I'm not used to drafting this kind of deck, so it's like, I don't know which direction to go. Hellrider's double red, so definitely don't want to take that. So the Trigon Predator or Tarragon Predator or Factor Fiction. I'm going to go with the Predator. I have some green there. And so green, blue, white again, I guess. I can go Blade Splicer, which I really like. Or I can get Resurgence, which is also another really good card. I'm not even committing the white yet, but I think I'm leaning towards the am I going to play a lot of creatures? I'll take the Blade Splicer, hopefully that the voice wheels. And now I need to start focusing on mana fixing. I get the green-white land. I could play blue-white. Sphinx Revelation. You know, I'm going to try to go the control route and see how that works. I just need to pay attention more, so that way things move faster. The Veneral's Dix will actually be good here since it doesn't destroy planeswalkers. I can build my deck around JACE. So I guess blue-white control. We'll see. Okay, Thawing Glaciers. I'm gonna take the Sphinx. I mean, this card's just so slow. Sphinx of Juarez. 6 to cast for a 5/5 Flying Shroud. Yeah, I'll take the Sphinx. And here we go. We can do this, I guess, in Planeswalker deck. So Sphinx Revelation works out pretty good. Come on, Voice of Resurgence. I think that's what it is. I'm actually picking fast. Nope, it doesn't wheel. Whenever I take land tax. Might be playing a lot of non-basics. I think the land's going to be a good deal here just because, you know, I might be playing control, not a whole lot of creatures. Equipment Destruction or a 1/3 solid creature. Equipment Destruction because I did see 2 swords, so definitely want to take that. It doesn't matter what I take here because I'm not going to play red. Dust Bowl, I guess. So let's take a look at cost sort. I think this is not looking too bad. I mean, I don't have to play green. I could splash green. It could be blue-white, splash green. Because that's what it's looking. Because I have a lot of double blue and double white already. See what happens when I don't pay attention. So this actually will work on my deck. Green, and I can destroy an artifact, and I got a green-white land. Alright, so second pack. Jeet is kind of a pretty solid pick here. or JACE. Then there's the Exalted Angel, which is definitely not better than a JACE. And then maybe an Ancestral Visions. Hopefully this wheels. I want this. So it's going to be the JACE. So I want this to wheel. I want this to wheel. If it came down to between this and this, I'm kind of leaning towards this. Need some artifact destruction because of the 2 swords I saw, and there are probably some other equipment I'm not going to be able to see. And that's a big yawn. I swear I just saw that. I think it was Sword of Body and Mind. God, this is a really good pack. Alright, so I look at Mana Drain. I have a good chance of that wheeling, or a decent chance. It might not wheel, but definitely not better than Worm Coil Engine and Sword of War and Peace. So Sword of War and Peace is really not that good. I mean, it's good. Of course, it's a sword, but it's not... Like, the Feast and Famine was way better. That's what made the JACE decision hard. It looks like the Worm Coil Engine is going to be better for this deck. So I'm going to go that route. Hopefully I get that Mana Drain. Alright, so green, blue, colors I'm playing. Temple Garden I'm leaning towards. Kind of want to take this to destroy equipment. Just saw 3 swords. Old Man of the Sea wouldn't be such a bad choice, but I think I'm going to take this early actually, even though I want this. Or I can risk and try to get this to wheel. I'm going to take this. This is just a better choice, especially with all the 3 swords I just saw. So it looks like I have some decent choices here again. Comes to mind Shardless Agent, Dungeon Geist, Journey to Nowhere, and Seismic Signet. Silverheart, I don't know if that would be a pick because of the double green. I'm hot. My curve is not really that amazing. But I am playing a slower deck. But I don't want double green to conflict with being able to cast these spells like Gideon, JACE, and Revelation. So I might actually do this. So it's going to be between the Dungeon Geist and the Shardless Agent. Dungeon Geist is just very versatile because you can tap something. So I'm going to take that. Okay, so then Mystical Tutor. Can I Mystical Tutor for anything? I can Mystical Tutor for Sphinx Revelation. And that's all I can Mystical Tutor for. Definitely not really a good card. Unless I had like a channel or something. Okay, so I don't know about this one. Might not be good enough. It isn't good enough. I like this a lot because you get to deal some damage to creatures. It's like a one-sided earthquake for double X. The Polokronos World Eater. But I think I'm going to get the Revlark instead. So it's going to be a better choice here. Alright, so actually I think Solemn's kind of a given, even though I would like Serendib Efreet. But I kind of need to focus a little bit more on card advantage. I don't have a whole lot of removal. I got Novinral's Disc. I got no creature. I got a Dungeon Geist. I guess I have Gideon. We'll see how this deck works out. Okay. I'm probably going to go with this here. Spells your opponent cost to cast. A Grand Arbiter seems like a pretty solid choice. Alright, so I see a Baneslayer Angel over, yeah. Oh, Maze of Ith. That's removal. Baneslayer Angel or Maze of Ith? Baneslayer Angel or Maze of Ith? Which one is it going to be? I think I'm going to stick with the offense. Lifelink is good. Let's see, this does wheel. The blue-white land. So it's going to be blue-white splash green, looks like. I don't have a whole lot. I don't have any mana fixing, though. So, could I cut green? Should I cut green? I'm not sure what is going to be the best choice. Turnabout, Baloth. I guess this could be useful. I'm not going to play double green card. Temple Garden, there you go. Could have easily took Old Man into the Sea. Well, I'm surprised this wheel is just not as good of a card as I thought it was. Diabolic Edict. Counter draft the removal. I guess Academy Ruin, Stunted Growth. Alright, so let's hide black. Turnabout. Not too sure about that one. May not play that. Stunted Growth. I'm definitely not gonna. I don't know. What the hell am I building? Don't even know. Come on, pack. Alright, here we go. This is pack number 3. And Karn, Sphinx, and Flooded Strand. Those are what I see. Karn is busted. And so is Sphinx. Man, that is a tough choice. But is it really? Karn, when he gets... I mean... They're both pretty hard to deal with. Karn or Sphinx. Alright, so my thing just crashed. That sucks. Hopefully I can recover that file. I'm gonna go and pick... I guess Hero of Bladehold. I really don't like where my deck is going. If I take that. Let's take a 3-drop. I have enough 4-drops, seems like. Cloud Goat. Ranger. I'll just take the Bladehold. Balance is just too good of a card to not take. I do like Eternal Witness. but balance is going to win me some games. Alright, so we got here a bunch of cards. We got removal here, Oblivion Ring. What the heck happened? What the heck did I just click? That sucked. I don't even know what happened. Oh, I took this by accident. Restoration Angel, Ravages of War. Definitely don't want to deal with that card. I already have an Elspeth. I got too many 4-drops. But Restoration Angel's good. Lightning Greaves. Archmage. I think I'm probably going to take that. Too many 4-drops though, that is the problem. Sun Titan or Sower of Temptation. I think Sun Titan with image is good. Artifact removal is pretty solid here. With the Relic Warder, I kind of want creature control with the Whip Quarter. And I might actually just take the Whip Quarter here. I prefer not to though, but that might just be the case. Relic Warder or Whip Quarter? I'll take the Relic Warder. Checking on my daughter. She's 2 years old almost, and she's trying to open the door. Four-drop heavy. What am I playing? I am playing a blue-white splash green deck. What green cards must I play? I don't have to play anything, but destroy target enchantment. I guess mana producer for green. I got too many 5-drop. I'll take the Paladin Invec for my curve. Sometimes the decks that I think aren't good end up being really good, so you never know. Eternal Witness, Wheels. I get a Willbender, which is nice, which could be useful. Willbender's a little underrated. Of course it's conditional, but when it's in the right conditions, it's pretty damn powerful. But like I said, I can apply to any card. Alright, so... Oh, I might get to use that. Alright, so let's take a look here. Okay. Okay, I never put that. Alright, so what am I building? Let's go say if I play every blue and white card along with every equipment, I would only have to cut 3 cards. If I played all my... Well, actually I gotta cut 5 cards. 5, maybe 6 cards if I play 17 land. With Karn, with you. Okay, what's my mana look like? I have a Temple Garden. What in green do I really want to play anyway? That's so necessary. Just a Predator. And this, I definitely want to play. Witness is just going to be inconsistent to play because I'm not going to play enough green. I want to play this too because the mana, actually I am going to play that. Turnabout, I don't want. Let's take a look at it for the mana costs. So 16 land and a Mox is kind of what I'm looking at. Definitely not playing the Lion. I'll get rid of... I like this card. I've never used it, but I like it. Solemn, Dungeon Geist. Got 20 creatures. I got too many creatures. I kind of want the Jiraga Tree Speaker so I can accelerate some stuff into play, but I may not draw a green land and turn early in the game, so, well, I don't have any talismans, so it makes me, give me another reason to keep it in there. So I really have to cut some creatures, so who am I cutting? I guess Willbender. As good as a card I said that it is, it seems like the first card to be cut. I mean, I think that it's really cool that... I think it's really cool how... Where is it at? That this card kind of helps a little bit. You know, you can remove an artifact from the game. But if they kill it, the artifact comes back into play. So... I don't like that idea. So I'm going to get rid of that. I got to cut creatures anyway. I got too many 5 4-drops, 6 4-drops. Got too many of these. So I'm going to have to cut one of these. Power 2 or less to come back into play. Blade Splicer is going to be good. I guess this is going to go also. 4 more cards to cut. 17 creatures. I just don't think I'll be able to play this consistently early. I'm going to be sitting in my hand for a while. I just have the Predator and Vigilante, which will be okay because I can cast this Morph and I can hold on to this. I got too many 6-drops. So what are the 6-drops? Yeah, I told you. I knew I would cut that. 2 more cards to cut. Well, who will Restoration Angel work well with? Oh, nothing really, it seems like. Yeah, Blade Splicer. I guess I'll take the Paladin and back out. And then one more card. Got one. They got like 5 planeswalkers or 4 planeswalkers. This is kind of cool. If you pay 2, you could just put on top of their deck, which is kind of neat. I got a Vigilante and a Manriki. Come on, what should I cut? I guess it's between the Manriki, the Vigilante, and the Predator. And it looks like the Predator is what I'm going to cut. Okay, so let's take a look at lands. Suggest 10 plains, 5 islands. I'm going to take 2 plains out and put 2 islands in. And then I'm going to take a plains out to put a Temple Garden in. Another plains out, put 2. I do have a lot of double white though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna take the forest out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take the forest out for a plane. And I think that's what's going to be it. That is the deck. Let's hope it works.